Saquon, what did you learn about your team tonight?
I ain't learned nothing, to be completely honest. I already knew this. We've been in this situation multiple times last year. Got a lot of guys coming back. Like I said, we have that dog in us. We have that never quit mentality, and the game's never out of reach. And we're going to find a way to get a win. And whether it's a run game, whether it's a pass game, or whether it comes down to the last minute or 4 seconds, and you got to find a way to get end zone.
Have you ever played a better game than that?
I don't know. I really don't. I just found out I broke the school record all-purpose yards. I didn't really know it was a great game. I was just doing what I was doing. Coach Huff challenged me in the locker room to come out in the second half and be a leader and try to set the tone. So I was just trying to run physical and try to break tackles and do what running backs do.
On the play with John, can you just take me through that again from your vantage point of the touchdown?
I forgot at first, but he reminded me. I guess I was blocking 43, looked up, saw two guys crossing. Coach Gaddis actually called that play, make a heck of a call, and Trace threw a beautiful ball. Jawan, that guy, you expect him to make that play. Obviously, you guys see him, like I say all the time, but that guy worked so hard to get to where he's at. Talking about every single day in the jugs, every single day doing extra this, extra that. I'm one of the hardest working on our team, and he stepped up at a big moment when the team needed him.
I think it looked like you shook hands with an IO fan afterward, right at the end.
Yeah, you caught me in the video after.
Yeah, I did. Why'd you want to do that?
I was just giving respect. That section and those guys, they were just talking a lot of trash, just football, back and forth. We weren't really talking back and forth. They were talking a lot of trash, but it was fun trash. And I just went up there. I said, "Good game." It was fun. I shook their hands. I gave credit to them because, like I said, you gotta give credit to that stadium, those fans, and that team.
What did you hear that made you laugh? What did you hear on the sideline that made you laugh?
I heard a lot of things. I kind of just blocked it out. The only thing I really I don't know, Barkley needs a hug, or just a little
Did you?
I heard Saquon's God in the elevator down from one of their fans.
I'm a what?
Saquon's God.
Oh, God. Wow.
Doesn't your dad tell you that?
That's a tough one to react.
Actually, not really. I'm not going to say I'm a God, but that's something that obviously not being religious or bring religious into it. My parents every single day before games text me saying put the fear of God in them, and that's not saying you're God. That's not saying anything. Not trying to make it too religious, but just having belief in yourself, and God gave you a purpose on this earth, and God gave you a talent, and blessed you with a talent, and you got to go out and thank Him by not only praying and thanking Him, but going out and playing your heart out.
What were you thinking at the start of that last drive?
2 minutes, 2 timeouts. Let's get an end zone. It was that simple. We work on that every week. We go from old situations that we had in the past, last year, Rose Bowl, Wisconsin, all those type of 2-minute situations that we have been in before. Looked at the clocks at 2 minutes, 2 timeouts, get an end zone. It was that simple.
Is a situation like that hard for you at all? I know you're a Kobe Bryant fan. He's a guy who wants the ball at the end of a game, but the clock's running. Got a lot of timeouts. You got a long distance to go. You might not get the ball as much, and that didn't really happen on that drive. I mean, how do you kind of manage that emotion, standing there blocking, watching these guys get that ball?
You're exactly right. I'm a big fan of Kobe Bryant. You live for moments like that, and obviously in that moment, I wanted the ball in my hand every single play. But I think the way you handle that is trust your teammates. And I have the most trust for my teammates, and like I said, a lot of those guys came up big in those drives. And it's hard at a 2-minute drive as a running back because you're not really that much involved. But whether it's you actually are involved because you have to make that block. You never know your routes. You run a check down can affect the linebacker, pull them down. You run a sweep and pull them out and open up other stuff. So and when you do get the ball in your hands, got to be aware of the down and distance, be aware of the time, and be aware of getting out of bounds. So. But I think the way you handle that is just have trust in your teammates, and like I said, when you got Trace McSorley in the backfield and you got that wide receiving core and that old line, we kind of knew that was going to happen. It was expected to go down and win the game.
2 more for Saquon. Was talking about that final play as kind of like backyard football. So I was wondering for you, is it more fun in these kind of situations and circumstances to kind of earn the win in that way and with that kind of play?
I wouldn't say it's more fun. I just like winning. I'm a competitor. I love winning. And I mean, the reason why those wins like that are so fun because you find a way to grind out a win with your teammates, and that's literally like, it sounds so cliche, it sounds so corny, but you literally can take it back to winter workouts. You can take it back to summer workouts or whatever, spring ball, and it's a moment that happened. It's a moment that happened before in the past that you may not recognize right now, but happened in the past that helped us in moments like today. Whether it's one more extra rep, one more extra hill rep, staying extra on 7-on-7s, going against the defense can't. Something happened in the past that reflected on now. And the work you put in, I'm a firm believer in the work you put in the weight room and the off-season shows up in the field. And I truly think that has a true correlation.
Last one.
We look at leaders on this team opposite the side of the ball with Torrance Brown. What does it mean for you guys to obviously be kind of going the rest of the way without one of your leaders?
Torrance Brown, that guy, he's a great football player, but he's an even better person. Someone you always can fall to, someone you always can talk to. Yeah, it sucks, but he knows that we're going to come out and play every single game for him. We're going to play hard for him, and we love him. And the way we can show our love and our respect is going out there every single rep and trying to play for him and play hard out.